We are live. What's going on, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back with another GOGI Talk Sports. This time we're going to the Korean Baseball League. Last time we checked in there, we were talking about the Japanese Baseball League. Unfortunately, they had some upticks in cases there, so they're not starting their league anytime soon. But thanks, guys, for tuning in. I'm excited to get this going. KBO, we're on to day number 17, I believe now, 14 or 17. And a lot of money to be made, guys. I'm coming off a 5-1 day. The only one I missed was, I think, a Samsung LG under. But we cashed with Kiwon. We cashed with KT. We cashed with the over in Lodi. And who is Lodi playing? They're playing Kia. We cashed in that one as well, guys. So we're doing a lot of stuff right now. I'm giving those ones out for the most part for free there. But horse racing right now, guys, I'm giving a horse racing picks where we're coming off an amazing Sunday. Hit 108 to 1, I believe. We hit 50 to 1s, a bunch of exactors. I'm known, they call him the exactor king. But yeah, we're really cashing a lot of tickets there. You can find that on Jimmy the Bags channel on YouTube. And yeah, that's really what I've been doing there, guys. Yeah, hockey there. I'm a normal hockey capper. That's my go-to, but we're not capping any hockey right now. You guys know the season is no longer with us. So we are moving on to what we have. And what we have is horse racing and Korean baseball. So we'll get right after it. What's going on, Stelly, Penny G? What's going on, guys? Good to see you in here. This is going to be my Tuesday slot. I'm going to try to get on as many Tuesdays as I can for you guys. And we're going to go over, like I said, KBO, little Will Rogers Downs, race number 1. That's at 2:15. What's going on, Alex? Good to see you in, my man. 2:15 there. We got Will Rogers Downs, race number 1. And then we're going to get back to Korean baseball. And then we're going to finish it off with race number 2 at Will Rogers Downs. So that's what we got going on here, guys. What's up, Nilo? How you doing, man? Korean baseball, that's what I had going on. We're going to get right into it here, though, guys. I want to talk about the top teams versus the bottom teams in the KBO. I'm actually going to bring up here my spreadsheet for you guys. That was my plan. Let's do that. Belleville's finest. What's going on, my man? Good to see you there, Nilo, in Toronto. Let's just get this up here. Bear with me just one sec. Share screen. And we're going to take that one. Okay. Let's get the whole screen up there. There it is, guys. So this is my spreadsheet here for Korean baseball. Hopefully you guys can see that all right. We have 10 teams here. Lodi Giants, Kiwon Heroes, NC, Doosan, LG, Kia, Samsung, Hanwha, SK, and KT. That's kind of my pre-rankings right there, guys. You can see that order of who I think would be the top and bottom teams. That form right there you're seeing at the bottom is going to be the second half bullpen. So right there, guys, you can see what I got going on for the second half bullpens. And I'm just going to highlight right over here. Boom, right down here, guys. This is going to be their whip. So this is pretty much your bullpens you're going to be expecting from these Korean baseball teams. So right now we can see the best second half team for the bullpen. Whip is really important too. That's walks, hits per inning there. So we're looking at the Lodi Giants there, guys, 1.09. They seem to be the best right now. That's really due to the first week. You guys can see their first week. Lodi posted an unbelievable, didn't have a single whip over 2, which is really impressive. You can see their second week here. They've had a little bit more shakier, came back to earth, and their last game there with 2.25, which is not too impressive. So still, with that being said, Lodi does have the best whip. I broke it down also down here, guys. You can see the weeks. So we have week 1 and week 2. So the best rebound team, that's another thing you got to see is week to week, guys. What's going on? What happened? What's going on, DJ? Week to week, you see here Kia, the Kia Tigers. They went from a 1.92 to a 1.31. So they're a team that's trending in the right direction with their bullpens and what's going on in the second half. So more of an under team. Along with Hanwha. Hanwha here, guys, a 1.6 down to a 1.1. So they're also moving in the right direction. I don't do anything with Bundesliga there, my man, but when it comes to Korean baseball, you can see I'm balls deep. But if I had time, man, I definitely would. Yeah, so top teams here. When it comes to whip, we're looking at Lodi Giants, and improved is the Kia Tigers and the Hanwha Eagles, guys. Just something to keep in mind. Yeah, for sure, man. That's why I'm here, Nilo. Yeah, other than that, I want to let you guys know some teams that are not doing as well in the second half. Right here, Doosan Bears. As good as Doosan is at hitting home runs, getting a lot of runs on the board, Their whip here, week 2, 2.11, even 1.53 week 1. So Doosan, they're really a heavy overtrending team. You got to be careful with them. I actually I'll get to one of my plays here. I actually have a write-up I did on this game between Doosan and NC. So I'll get to that later on in the show. But Doosan's a team you want to be careful with, guys. And along with SK Wyverns, you can see here, 1.57 and then 1.75. So they're not moving in the right direction. They're a team that can't even score. So SK Wyverns, they're guys, bottom of the tier team, in my opinion. And Doosan, as good as they are, you got to be careful. Got to be careful. What's going on, Benjamin? How you doing, my man? Just showing you my Excel spreadsheet here for KBO. We're on the whips in the second half. And yeah, it's pretty much, if you guys have any questions about that, throw them on in there. But yeah, I'm going to get on to the second part here. It's going to be the second half run. So this is the teams that are also, as much as kind of keep in mind what I said there, Lodi, Kia, and Hanwha, they're very good pitching teams in the second half, right? Let's see how they are hitting. So Kia here, 2.15 second half runs on the year, 2.17. So they're pretty much averaging the same all the way through, 2.17, which isn't that bad. Jump over here to Hanwha, guys. You can see they've really regressed in their scoring in the second half, 0.33. This is one of my favorite under teams right now is the Hanwha Eagles. I also found out, guys, when they are playing at home, Hanwha, they have one of the best home parks. They don't give up a lot of runs. It's their dimensions at Hanwha are very long from what I know. So Hanwha, when you're seeing them at home, especially right now, they who are they playing tonight? They're on the road against KT, but when you see Hanwha at home, I'd be looking unders, especially you can get like a 9.5, 10. Still looking at the second half slow here, guys. Yeah, Dinos. Yeah, Dinos are an unbelievable hitting team. Same with KT Wiz. I'll get to them in a bit. But second half hitting teams here, guys. You can see Lodi, 4.5. They regressed to 2.5. So they had a tougher week, week 2. But week 1, they were really on top, had the best whip, and also had the one of the best second half runs too. So Lodi is coming back to earth a little bit. Looking at this Kiwam team here, guys, what I can tell you about them is they're pretty solid. They're overall a solid team. You can see here they've had a little regression in their second half points, not scoring as much, but I'll just switch over here quickly. Hopefully I'm not confusing anybody. We'll go to their second half whips. You can see here Kiwam 1.33, 1.21. That's stellar right there, guys. This is a pretty consistent second half bullpen team. You don't have to worry about them really giving up too much. Really consistent. But you're looking at what they're producing in the second half, not a whole lot lately. So you could also put Kiwam in that under trending team with Hanwha right now, but better offense for Kiwam than Hanwha. Another team here that's making progression, as you can see, our guy Nilo just said, is the NC Dinos. Second half, 2.17. Last week, they put up 3.31. So this is another team that's moving in the right direction. Their bullpen here, I'll go back to the bullpen. Dino's bullpen, 1.21, then 1.48. So pretty consistent as well. Average about 1.3 whip. That's pretty solid. Actually, 1.41 we have there just above. But yeah, another really solid team there is the NC Dinos. You can see their second half pitching is pretty well, and not to mention their second half hitting is it's really good. 2.62 on the short year and 3.3 this week. So that's another team you want to notice there, guys, is NC Dinos. I actually have them ranked number 1. I give the Dinos the number 1 spot. Number 2, I actually have written down here Kiwam. I expect good things out of this team. They have some of the unbelievable players that could be playing in the majors sooner than later, from what I'm hearing. 3, I am giving to Doosan. I don't love it, but I just think they do have the talent. Their hitting is unbelievable, guys. You got to look out for the Doosan Bears. And 4th is LG Twins. We're going to get on to LG next here. LG right here, guys. 3.0 week 1, 2.51 week 2. So this is a team that can produce runs as well. Looking at their bullpen for LG, let's see what we got. 1.11 and 1.41. So also quite impressive. This LG team, if you look at the numbers, they are better than Doosan. You could put them 3rd rather than 4th ahead of Doosan. But yeah, 1.29 is quite impressive. Not to mention in the second half, they're able to produce runs at 2.54. overall on the year. So that's quite impressive there, guys. Yeah, Sauce, any questions? Nilo there, Kiwam have 9 of the last 10 meetings against have won. Yeah. SK Wyverns there. You guys can see, what are we on here? Second half runs. I'll highlight it right here. They've been shut out 3 times last week. Then they were shut out twice 2 weeks ago. Shut out twice this week. So SK Wyverns here, guys, is a team you don't want to be back, and you're seeing they're having a tough time scoring runs. We jump over here to the bullpen. Not much better. They've had 1 shutout. Actually, I believe that game wasn't even played. So you can see here, actually wasn't that bad. 1-1-3, 1.63, 2.5. But then just last week, they, 2-2, 2.16. They just been getting torched. And then last night there against Kiwam, which has a much, much better bullpen than SK, beat them, I believe, 11-6. So that's actually a pick I'm going to probably be giving out here, guys, is going to be Kiwam. I'll get to that later on, though, after the first race at Will Rogers. But looking at the spreadsheets here, you can see Kiwam, it's a much better whip, 1.2 compared to a 1.6 from SK. And then you jump even to the hits here, Nilo, you got 2.08 compared to 1.15. It's just not a team you want to be back. And they actually have also an injury here. SK, they have, what is it? Kingham. Kingham, I believe, pitched for Pittsburgh last year. Nick Kingham, he's on SK. He's hurt, so he was one of their better pitchers. Their SK's a real, they might be good later on in the year, guys, but right now you want to be fading this team. Nilo also says LG Twins have won 7 of their last 11 games against Samsung. That's another team I haven't got to yet, Samsung, but talking about LG, you guys can see 3 runs last week on average, 2.5 second half runs on average. So this is a team that does score, and also their bullpen was very impressive as well. LG Twins putting up a 1.29 average. It got a little shakier, 1.41, but that's still a good whip there, guys. What's going on, Alex? Good to see you, my man. Everyone else. Going on here to actually, you know what? We'll stick right to Samsung because we got LG and Samsung here, guys. We'll go to the whip for Samsung. You can see 1.47, 1.44, and then 1.62. So for what LG's done, Samsung has not been able to keep up with that when it looks to when you're looking at the whip, just numbers wise. There's not a lot of injuries to LG from what I have here. Samsung, though, guys, is very banged up. Samsung, they have their top pitcher, Hun Bak. He's out. They have Lively, Ben Lively. He just got hit by a comebacker last game, so we don't know how long he's going to be out for. And there's another one here. Samsung, Joy Lee, third baseman, a real RBI getter. He's also out now for Samsung. So they have some injuries right now where LG, we have one third baseman, Min Sung, quite an important player I have here, actually. He's also out. But you guys saw last night, they put up 10 runs there. LG just destroyed Buchanan. So they're going up against a pitcher here tonight, LG and Shea Hyung. I've watched this guy. I'm not too impressed by him. He's a lefty. I do expect LG to hit him. But yeah, that's a little breakdown on that one. We'll jump to Kia here, guys. Kia, 1.92 whip. So they really struggled. And like I said, they improved before 1.31 last week. And you look at the run production, it was the exact same. What do we have here? 2.17. So they're averaging about 2 runs at least in the second half, which isn't that bad. Kia is playing. Who do we got Kia playing here? They're playing Lodi, so or Lotte, whatever you want to call them. You're looking at Lodi here. They're coming off a really good performance, like I said, week 1. Week 2 came back to earth a little bit, but not much. Give the advantage, I guess, to Lodi in the second half runs. And you look at the bullpens. Lodi's bullpen was quite impressive too. 0.63. Just had an unbelievable week 1. Week 2 came back to earth a little bit, like we're saying, in their second half runs as well. And you look at Kia here. Kia's kind of moving in the opposite. Lodi's getting a little coming back down to earth, and Kia's playing much better. So you got to look out for Kia right now. They also have Tucker, used to play for the Reds. He's on like a 5-game hitting streak. So Kia's a team right now you don't want to be fading, in my opinion. let's move on to the next. That's pretty much all of them here, guys. I'll jump to KT, actually. I haven't jumped to KT. It's one of my favorite teams right now. You can see in the second half here, they can produce some runs. 1, 4, 5, 9. Been shut out a couple times, but when they don't get shut out, they can really put up some runs. The following week here, 2, 4, 0, 9, 1, 2. This is a team here. Let's go to their second half runs, 3.17 and 3. So they average at least 3 runs here in the second half on which back to back, which is they're holding that up, which is very impressive to me. So look out for KT here in the second half. But if you look at their bullpen here, guys, keep this in mind. Their bullpen's a little shaky. 1.79 whip and 1.7. That's not good. That's definitely not going to keep you in games. Luckily, they can produce a lot of runs. So if you put that all together, guys, that's an over team, the KT Wiz, along with Doosan. Jump over here to Doosan here, guys, 1.53 and 2.10. So that's that 2.11. Sorry, that's a high whip you don't like seeing, and they can also produce runs. So yeah, that's what we got going on there. Kia, let's see Nilo here. Kia have won 3 of straight against Lodi in 6 of their last 8 meetings. Yeah, that's an interesting fact. That game here between Kia and Lodi, we have Gagnon for Kia. He's an American pitcher, and Si Wong, from my knowledge here, for Lodi. Both these pitchers are a little shaky. First initial look, I would maybe be looking at an over in that game. Haven't seen any lines yet. Lines should be coming out here, guys, in about an hour. And yeah, that's pretty much what we got going. What else do I want to go over here? Second half discrepancies, we did that. Over-under trends, Doosan's the over team, KT over, and also Lodi, I think, is going to be more of an over team, even though we noticed they had a pretty good bullpen. Under teams, I have Kia, Hanwha, and Kiwoom. Hanwha is probably my favorite under team, and probably KT, my favorite over team. What else here? Top teams, I already said that. NC, Doosan, Kiwoom, LG. Bottom tier, I have SK and Samsung. Middle of the pack, Lodi, Kia, KT, and Hanwha. Yes, sir. So we got going on. What else we got here? Who's gas on? All right, we're jumping right into the horses here. Just give me a sec there, Benjamin. See if I can pop myself. All right, I didn't want it like that, but okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so we're going to jump right over here to the horse racing. KT, one more thing from Nilo. KT have scored at least 5 runs in their last 5, in their last 8 games, sorry. Yeah, it's very impressive what KT can do. They have one of the top offenses, but you guys can see their bullpen is really shaky. So they're an over-trending team. They're playing Hanwha, who's an under-trending team. So I cashed some tickets on KT last night. I'll probably be going right back to them. Yeah, for sure. No, absolutely, Benjamin, man. Like I said, though, about rate actually at this time, 205. I want to go over this card here at Will Rogers, guys, for about 10 minutes. And hopefully make some money here. We got 10 horses in the field. Also, I'm going to go over, you can guys, just a little brief insight here, pitcher stats. So we have all the pitchers here, too, for every team. I'll get to that after the first race, and we'll go over the pitchers for tonight's matchups. All right. Put in the work. So let's see if we can just make this a little bigger. That's what she said. All right, come on. Okay. Oh. Okay, there we go. So here we are, guys. Let me just big screen. If we can big screen this. There we go. So, all righty. Great analysis. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. More brightness on the screen. Does that help? Turn the brightness as far up as I can go there. Alrighty, everything seems to be dark here. So, first race here, Will Rogers Downs. I'm right here with you guys. We got 5 furlongs. It's going to be a maiden claimer. And it's a cheap 7.5K. And we're going on the dirt. Alrighty, guys. If you guys have capped this race, feel free to toss in any insight. But I'll try to do my best here for you. So this race, 5 furlongs, and it's 75. The first horse here, My Password, 3-1 with Wathy Jr. Let's see, it's a bit of a class drop, for sure a class drop. He looks like he has early speed and just slows out. This is 5 furlongs, so this is going to help this horse. He's gone down 2 pounds, which I don't like as much. It was beaten, though, by this horse you guys can see over here. Just what I need. So I'm going to probably have to look at that horse just at this time. Going on to the 2, Sunny Bunny. Workouts, also the workouts in the 1. Really good 47. Hasn't worked out though in a little while. Well, I had that race, that's why. But anyways, let's go on to the 2, May 13th. A nice 49, 53. The workouts have been all over the place here, guys. This 10, if you look at the 1 too, Into Mischief, 25,000. Scott Young, the trainer, you really do got to look out for the 1. The 2, I'm not going to probably look at the 2. I don't like trusting these first-time starters. I lose more times than I win. Moving on to the 3 horse here, Miss Gem B. Let's see, this horse here has been racing in the same type of quality the last 2 races. Hasn't even posted a buyer speed, which is brutal. Yeah, Ben's saying 10's got the late speed. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. 10. Miss Gem B, though, this year it hasn't done anything. Last year at Remington, it wasn't that bad at 20,000. See its workouts. 102, 102, 102. Not bad. It's going to cut back in distance as well. It's broken okay. What do you guys think of this 3? It doesn't grab my eye at all. I won't lie to you. This one here, zipped. It doesn't even post a buyer. It's going to have a better post than it did last time. Not consistent workouts. We're tossing it. The 2 is interesting. Okay, I actually like the 2 here. The 2, let me just quickly go back to it. 103. The workouts are consistent, which you got to like. 49, 53, 103. It's kind of all over the place, but you got to like the workouts. Let's see, first-time starters, 9%. Debut, 12. Dirt, 15. Interesting. You got Stewart here. I don't know much about Stewart, a first-time jockey here, so I'm not too sure about him, but we'll have to keep that in mind there. Nilo's looking at the 2. Am I on the right racer? Yeah, 2 at Will Rogers Downs, yeah. Let's see here. What else we got? Going on to the 5, Pulpit's Princess. No buyer figures. I'm not touching that. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Same with this one. This is just a bunch of donkeys, as our guy Jimmy the Bag would say. A bunch of camels. What's going on, Viral? Good to see you, my man. Appreciate you. Wow, this is a shitty race. Okay, so really the 1 is standing out. But I'm going to jump to a horse here, guys, I want to see, and that's this one. Yeah, this 10 horse, like you guys are saying, just what I need, is probably going to be the winner. It came up against that 1 horse in a similar race, and it finished 3-4 back. Let's see what the 1 did. The 1, I don't think, look at this. 17 back, or no. Yeah, just what I need. 3rd place, May 4th. 9-17 back. That's just awful. There's a big, sorry guys, I'm scrolling all over the place. Yeah, 3-4. That's a huge discrepancy there. Massive, massive, massive. So this 10 is by far better than the 1, in my opinion here, guys. You got Kennedy right back on it. Yeah, give me this. He looks like a late closer too. 5 furlong. Eesh, that's a little tight because it's 5 furlong. And he's only been going 6. Yeah, the 10's interesting. Let's keep going, though. Maybe there's something that can beat it here, guys. 8,000. Nah, this 9 horse. This, yeah, don't you think so there, Ben? This 9. What's the conditions, too? Holy shit, sorry about that, guys. We got to see what the weather is like here at Will Rogers, if it's sloppy or... No, sunny day. Sunny day, sunny day. Okay, let's see here. Bachelor Kings, looking at the 7. We already looked at the 1. Let's see the 7. Hasn't raced this year. Only had 1 workout, too. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the 7. It's got a good jockey on it there, Bachelor King, but I'm not too sure if I like the 7 there. Looking at the 6 horse, it has ran this year, shown absolutely nothing. But it had a good it had a good gate workout there, guys. 36 seconds, so it broke well just recently after that race. So that's a good sign in my opinion. It's holding 124 weight. Only cost $500 though. 914. What do you got? 9. What's that virus? Sorry, let's see what else you got there. Ben's saying TVG 319. Let's take a look at this 3 horse because I remember looking at this 3. Yeah, this 3 horse it has nice 5 furlong workouts, consistent at 102. Hasn't the days have been a little spread out, but I do like what I see actually from. I'm gonna probably mix in this 3, this jockey or Gonzalez. But bad at pronouncing names. I think he's not too bad. He can probably hold his own. Early speed, yep, early speed is what this horse should be doing. So I'm going to add the 10 and the 3 so far, guys. What do you add? And the 1 and the 9. The 1 really. Do I give it an excuse? Because it had a quick. What do you guys think? Ben's on the 10-1-3. Okay. You know, 1-1 right now. We only got 2 minutes to post, so I got to hurry up here. Okay, so the 3, I got the 10, the 3. 10 to 3. What's the 6? 49-1. I feel crazy. I feel like putting a 6 in there. Maybe I shouldn't here, guys. Sky is on. Sorry, 9 to beat the 7 is minus 140. Okay, let me just take a quick peek at the 9. Good early speed. It's a fast track. 15 back. Maybe this first time starter gets put in here just because this field is so shit. The 8. Yeah, that's announced June 20th, a shorter distance. Oh yeah, I heard that for the Belmont. Okay, guys, you here for some picks? I'm gonna do the 10, 3. It's gonna be between the 9, 8, and 1. 9, 8, and 1. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the 10. I'm gonna do all those horses. I think the 10's gonna come on top, guys, and I'm gonna do an exactor box. 10. Come on, 10 to the 3, 8, and the 9. I'm saying the hell with this 1. I really don't like the 1, but it could bite me in the ass. It's got a 47 workout, but I don't like how it closed. It's 10-4-2 for Nilo. Let me see this first time starter one more time here, guys. Yeah, I think I got to put that 2 in there. Okay, this is what we're doing. Oh, is it already off? Oh, it's not off. Okay, well, let me get my bet in. Whoa. Sorry, guys, I had a little bit of an issue. Okay, 310 with the 238. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Based on what we're saying, I like that, DJ. Let me get my bet in here, you criminals. What are they trying to do? Take my money? Okay. 2 to the 3. I'm going to add the 2. I'm going to take out the 8 and just do the 9. $10 to the 239, guys. I don't blame you if you do it the other way, too. I'm not going to because I think the 10's going to win this, but let's get it. Let's get her, guys. Let's do this. DJ, jump in here. All right, they're lining up here, guys. They're lining up. We have the first at Will Rogers Downs. Best of luck, guys. We are 5 furlongs, maiden claimer, cheap 7,500 on the dirt. And we're on the number 10 horse. The 10 horse. It is just what I need. And then just what I need is a good start to the day. Still at work. I hear you, brother. Thanks for tuning in, my man. Alex, what's going on? Viral, everyone else? Okay, the 5's just loading up. Getting all jittery here. All right, places. Here, you guys don't got to see the form. I'll just switch it back here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. First one, and they're off. The 2 gets, and, well, the 10 lost the jockey. The 10 lost the jockey. Holy, you can't make this shit up. Oh, wow. The 10 lost. So the 3's on top. The 3's looking good with the 1 right beside it. So the 3, the 1, the 7, and the 9 are right there. But it's looking like a 1 and 3, and the 9's making a move. Oh, the 9's making a move here. Guys, you're going to get paid out. Oh, there's the 10, the red. Hold, we got 4 wide here. 1's on top, though. 1's still holding its own. 1, you got an outside horse here, 2. Who is that? Oh, the white horse is coming on the inside. Looks like the 1 is trying to hold it, but there's horses coming on both sides. That white horse is the 1 is losing it. It's going to be these 2 horses, but this 9, it looks like 9 and the 8. What is this? 9-8? Is it 9-8? Man, if I would have exacta boxed the 9-8, eh? I think it was a 9-8. Wow, well, we had those horses, just we didn't have it in the right order. Because the 10 loses its jockey. I gotta be kidding me. What? We get, damn. 9 comes on top, guys. That'll be a nice pay. 9-8. 9-8. Wow. Oh, man, if we would have kept that favorite out and just boxed the, if, woulda, coulda, shoulda, but that's going to pay real nice. Hey, you won right on, Viral. You got a 13-1 on top to a 25-1. Your $2 exacta, guys. If you did make do of what I said there, we did have the 9 and the 8. $2 exacta, you ready for this one, is going to pay $396. Yeah, 198-1. Wow. Man, DJ. Oh, the 10. The 10. I had the 3, the 8, the 9, and I had the 10. Oh, man, if I took the 10 out, I'd be a rich man right now. Well, like I said, guys, I'm great at capping races, but trying to bet them is a whole nother story. We knew that 1 was going to be shit. You knew it was going to fall out. I'm sorry, guys, shouldn't be swearing here. But there we are. Number 1 in the books. We'll get back to number 2 here in a bit, guys. That was fun. That was fun. We'll go right now back to the form here. Let's see if I can get this back up. There we go. Okay. So, getting us back out of this. That was a fun race, guys. Congratulations to everyone who cashed that. You guys can see here what I noticed in this 9. It it was coming on, 9 to 10th to 8 to 7 to 6. Not too bad. You got Herrera, same jockey on it. I thought it was worth a shot. And then this 8 horse, you can see with this 8, it was closing again. It was from 9 to 8 to 9th, but it was 9 back to 6 back. So it was moving in the right direction. It just ran recently, so I thought it was worth a shot. Alrighty, so that's the horses. Let's get back to the KBO. Now we're going to go on here, guys. We're just going to break down the starting pitchers here from my knowledge. We'll get the confirmations in about an hour or less. So first game here, we have I'm going to go right to the pitcher stats so you guys can see what these pitchers have been doing in the KBO. First game is going to be LG is Tyler Wilson. So we got Wilson, just going to be down here. Bear with me, guys. So you'll see LG highlighted right here in the yellow. And we got Wilson. So here's Mr. Wilson's stats. See if I can pull them up. Perfect. I think he's only had 2 games. Yeah, he's only had 2 games. So if you guys can see that, he's got a 4.13 innings, 7 hits, 2 Ks, 4 base on balls. That was versus NC. So he got torched his first game, 14.54 ERA. That's not too good, but that was against a really tough team. Hopefully you guys can see it. Let me know if you guys can see that. If not, I'll try and zoom it in. Moving to the next one here, he had a nice bounce back where he won 3-2 against SK. And we all know SK is one of the easiest teams to play. So he just barely beat them, but he had a good numbers in the process. 6 innings, 4 hits, 7 Ks, 2 base on balls. So he did his part, in my opinion. Now he's going up against a team in Samsung here, guys. Samsung I had ranked 9th, so I think he should be able to hold his own. I got burned on the under last night. I'm probably not going to go to it tonight. But looking at Wilson, I think he should be okay. His numbers on the road were not that good last time. They were not that good. Samsung's coming off a pretty big loss, so Wilson's going to have to prove himself here. I'm not in love with this one by any means. Let's take a look at Samsung's pitcher here. Chae Hyung, he's a lefty. Not the greatest of lefties either. Samsung Lions here, kind of in the navy blue you guys can see up top. The 8 horse. Looking at DJ. Samsung Chae Hyung, lefty. He's posted a 3.88 ERA, guys, in his last 10 games dating back to last year. 1.46 whip, going about 5.5 innings, giving up 6 hits, 4.6 Ks, and 2.1 base on balls. So a little bit high in the base on ball count, but he's about an average pitcher in my opinion. Looking at his numbers this year, here's Chae Hyung. Ooh. So his first game here against Kia, guys, 5 innings, 1 hit, 5 Ks, 5 base on balls. So as we can see, is his keeping the ball in the strike zone is going to be his big. If he's keeping the ball in play here, guys, then there's by any means Chae Hyung can do some things. That was also at home. Going to the next one here, he was against Kiwam, and he allowed 6, lost 8-5. 6 hits, 7 Ks, 2 base on balls. So he's still getting the strikeouts, this guy. He's got probably a bounce back effort in him. He's going to be at home. LG is going with Tyler. What we saw from Tyler was he didn't have a good road game against NC, but he bounced back against an easier SK team. So first glimpse on this one, guys, would be probably be an under. They're going to need pitching. Samsung's going to need some good pitching because, like I was saying, they have some key injuries here. 1-2 pitchers are out, and that was their 1-2 pitchers to start the year, along with an offensive player, their third baseman. So they're going to need good pitching. They're losing some offense as well. I would lean to the under again. I know what I just said before. I got burned by it last night, but I lean towards the under here, guys. Tyler Wilson, overall in his last 10 games, 4-3, 4.31 ERA, 1.31 whip. Again, 5.5 innings, 5.4 hits, 4.7 Ks, and 2 base on balls. These pitchers are almost identical. Offensive advantage goes to LG. We can see here, too, after these pitchers go to the second half runs, LG 2.54 on the year so far. And we're looking at Samsung 2.15, so with a little bit of regression last week. This is a real tough game. I'm not in love with this one by any means. I'd look at a first 5 under. Take a look at the bullpens. 1.29. That's pretty good. Samsung's is not as good. So long term, LG should probably win this game. They should probably win this game again. I lean to the under first 5. I don't like it. Would probably look at LG money line if it's under 130, 125, but I doubt that. Can't bet them all, guys, but that's the breakdown on the first one there. LG Twins and the Samsung Lions. Going to the next one here, it is going to be the KT Wiz versus the Hanwha Eagles. This is a team I was saying before, guys. KT. We'll go to KT over here. You can see their whip. Second half bullpen whip is not too impressive. Been a really high overtrending team. And Hanwha, on the other hand, much improved. We'll just point that out right there, guys. It's 1.11 last week compared to 1.6 the week before. So Hanwha is moving in the right direction, though they're going up against a much better hitting team. Pitching here, we're going with Min Jae. Let's jump to the pitchers here, guys. Sorry if I'm bouncing everywhere on you. Min Jae, Hanwha. Here's Hanwha just above and kind of an orange color, light orange. Min Jae, where is he? Right there. So Min Jae, he's had 2 games as well. On the road, which he is going to be tonight, he was 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 Ks, 2 base on balls. Not that bad. 5.4 ERA, losing 3-5 against Kiwam, which is a pretty good team. Came back with a nice winning effort there. 5 hits, 5 Ks, and 7 innings, not allowing a single base on ball either. 1.29 ERA versus Kia. So he had a nice bounce back game. The Hanwha is going to need a solid performance by him, but if you guys look at his numbers overall in the year here from Min Jae for Hanwha, he's 1-4 dating back to last year. His last 10 games, 6.13 ERA, 1.79 WHIP. He usually goes about 4 innings, giving up 6 hits, 2.8 Ks to 1.22 base on balls. This isn't a guy I want to trust. Going up against a really tough hitting team, one of the better hitting teams in the league. I'd be looking at a KT first 5 minus a run again. I did that last night. And if you guys can get a team total on KT, I'd look at a team total KT over first 5. Not so much full game because we did see Hanwha's bullpen whip has dropped considerably. So I'm not going to go against that right now. But first 5, give me KT all day. Moving on to the next one here, guys. The pitcher for KT, Jae Sung. He's 6-2 with a 2.31 ERA, 1.32 WHIP. He goes about 6 innings, giving up 6.5 hits, 4 Ks, 1.7 base on balls. So he is the better pitcher. You don't like his the amount of hits he gives up, though he does go 6 innings. Give us KT all day here, guys. Sky is live. Why don't you guys have him on? Sky's on. Oh, I didn't even realize he was on, man. Next time I'm going to link up with Sky and we'll definitely get on together. We'll cap some of these races. I wonder how he did. But anyway here, guys, I'm going to stick to the KBO because, yeah, he does KBO. I'm going to talk to Skywalker. We'll do probably a little show next time. Thanks for bringing that up, Nilo. Moving on, though, here, guys, Doosan and NC. Doosan's going with Chris Flexen, and NC's going with Chang Mo. Both these pitchers, guys, I actually did a write-up on this. Chang Mo is unbelievable. If anything, I have to look at NC here. Full game. I was saying before, Doosan's bullpen is very butcher. You got to be careful with it. Even though Doosan does put up the runs, I like Chang Mo here. He's a lefty. Doosan has 10 lefties, lefty hitting batter. So lefty on lefties, it's going to be tough for him. This is one of the best lefties in the league, in my opinion. He's 17 Ks to 3 base on balls, not allowing a single run. Here, I'll get to it. Why am I talking about it when I got it right in front of us here? Okay, NC. Here, I'll show you right here, guys. Chang Mo. You guys can see Chang right here. I'm not going to highlight it, but Chang Mo. 6 innings, 2 hits, 8 Ks, 2 base on balls, 0 ERA, 8-2 win at Samsung. An okay team. Then he went up against KT, which you guys know how good KT is. He went 8 innings, only allowing 4 hits, 10 Ks, 1 base on ball, 1-1-0. That was all him. So this guy is by far, might be my favorite pitcher. I'm looking forward to watching him tonight at 5:30. Looking at probably NC with him. Flexen isn't a bad pitcher either, guys. We'll jump to Flexen here for Doosan. 6 innings, 7 hits, 6 Ks, 1 base on ball. He won 9-3 at LG. So it was a good performance right there. and he bounced back. Didn't bounce back necessarily, but his next performance, 6 innings, 6 hits, 6 Ks, 1 base on ball. So he's put up consistent good numbers there. I actually really like the under here, guys. I have a write-up here I might post later on in the day, but I'm giving out the under here, looking to get it about 5. Probably my best bet of the whole night is the under NC Doosan 5. If I can see that 5, guys, I'm jumping on it. Hopefully you guys don't beat me to it. But yeah, that's probably my best bet there is NC Doosan to the under. Couple more games here. SK Kiwam. I'm looking at SK. Here's SK in the red. Exactly what they are. They lose you money. Haven't won a game since the 5th. They've lost. Just a bunch of losers. They've gone right through their lineup too pretty well. You can see haven't shown anything. Zhang Hun here. 5 innings, 8 hits, 4 Ks, 1 base on ball. That's actually pretty good. You know what? This guy's numbers are pretty good. 5 innings, 6 hits, 7 Ks, 2 base on balls. He's keeping his base on balls low. He's getting a lot of strikeouts. He's going to be at home. No, he's going to be on the road, which he pitched very well against LG last time there, guys. I'll highlight that. 5 innings, 6 hits, 7 Ks, 2 base on balls versus LG. Wow. Kiwam's very similar team to LG. Maybe be looking at a first because we know how bad SK's bullpen is. Maybe a first 5 under. Though, I want to say one thing here, guys. SK, Zhang Hun, as good as his numbers have been this year. 1-6, though, dating back to the last 10 games last year. 5.59 ERA, 1.72 whip, 4.8 innings, 5.8 hits against 3.6 Ks, 2.5 base on balls. So overall, it's a little shaky to see that. But one stat I also found here, guys, Kiwam is throwing at Sung Ho. He's 3-3 with a 4.37 ERA, 1.65 whip, 4.5 innings, 5.2 hits, 2.5 Ks, 2.3 base on balls. This guy doesn't have good numbers. You know what? SK could be a sneaky, could get it because they haven't won all year, guys. They could be a sneaky first 5 at least. Money line. Kiwam, as good as they are, I don't like how they've been playing, even though they're the better team. First 5, I'm not taking an under. If anything, maybe look to an over here, guys. First 5 over SK and Kiwam. Also, SK first 5 would probably be my best look. If you can get like a plus 150 on that, sign me up. Did I get to Kiwam? No, I didn't. I'll bring up Kiwam here on the screen as well, guys. Kiwam, Sung Ho. Yeah, he had a good first game there at home. And then he got torched his next game against Samsung. So you probably do expect a better performance here. But his first game wasn't that good. 6 innings, 3 hits, 3 Ks, 2 base on balls. Yeah, he kept his hits down, that's for sure. But it was versus a Hanwha team, which is very, very weak. So was this SK team, though. So first 5, SK might be my luck here. Yeah, you see Sung Ho's last game, 3 innings, 8 hits, 2 Ks. He's not striking people out by any means. Yeah, I don't really like this pitcher for Kiwam. I'd be looking at SK first 5 there, guys. And the last one, and then we're going to jump right back over to Will Rogers Downs. We're going to be doing this for about another, 10, 15 minutes there, guys. Then we're going to jump right off. Probably after the race, too, we're going to jump off. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in throughout the show. You know, you guys make this happen. I grind day in and day out so I can just give you guys knowledge, give you guys as much stuff that I know, that I work hard to do. I want to show you guys it all. Show you. My English is bad today. I just want to show you guys everything I do, you know, with my spreadsheets and just be as transparent as I can. Always staying busy. That's the secret, guys. Staying busy. Okay, so looking at this last one here, Lodi and Kia. Lodi, let's just get over to Lodi here. Lodi was all the way to the right here in the light blue. They have Dan Straley as their number 1. You guys can see he's been really good. If you guys can get Dan Straley, I'd be backing him. He's not going, though, tonight. You're going to be getting Si Wong, their 3rd pitcher, from what I have here. 3-5 in the last 10 games, 3.4 ERA, 1.39 whip, 5 innings, 5.1 hits, 3.8 Ks, 1.9 base on balls. So pretty average pitcher, if you ask me. Nothing bad against him, nothing good. Seeing what he did this year, 4.6 innings, 6 hits, 2 Ks, 2 base on balls. So average. They won the game 7-3 against KT, though. That was on the road, where he will be again today. And then he was at home against Doosan, which is a tough team. He only had a 1.8 ERA, struck out 5 in 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 base on balls. Very middling pitcher. That would be my best description of this guy. Very middling Siwong. Kia's pitcher here, guys, is Gagnon. He's actually an American guy here. There he is. I got him on 4th on the depth chart for them. He's coming off a back-to-back losses, 5 innings in his first game, 5 hits, 5 Ks, but their team did not win. Similar to Lodi, Lodi got the win, but Kia's offense did not back up Gagnon in his first game. His second game here against Hanwha on the road, again, no run support, 5 innings, 7 hits, 9 Ks, 1 base on ball. So the pitch, it's not been the pitcher's fault. It's been Kia and that they're not been producing. Let's just see. Kia's runs, have they done anything more in their runs in the second week? Not really. They've middled again, 2.17. So this is a bit of a tough one here, guys. Both middling pitchers, maybe a slight advantage to Kia's pitcher, but he doesn't get the run support. So if he does get the run support, I do think Kia can win that game. That would be my conclusion. You see Lodi there had an unbelievable week 1. Their whip for their bullpen. Week 2 came back to earth a bit, 1.36. And Kia 1.31 compared to 1.92. So they've came back. They've had a good second week. First week they got torched. So they're almost about average right now. Slight advantage to even Kia in the second half. So let's roll with Kia there, guys. I might do first 5 rather than full game, just because I do know that Lodi does have a slight advantage in the second half hitting. So I'll probably do a first 5 on Kia there, guys. First 5. Yeah, guys, toss any more questions because we're jumping over to the racetrack here. We got about 8 minutes till Will Rogers number 2. We lost our jockey on the first race. You can't make that one up. Right out of the gate, 10 just loses his jockey, and we had the 9 and the 8 and the 3. It came 9-8. So I think some of the guys cashed that one, but we'll get to another one here, guys. Race number 2. Let's see if I missed anything here. Yeah, and also line value, guys. Always try to look for -110s or better, because if you're getting -120s, 25s, and you got to hit it more than 53%, which is the normal at -110 to make some profit, to be in the break even. So that's an important one there, guys. Line value. Also trends from the night before. Yeah, kind of what I've been showing you there, guys. Seeing what they've done week in to week out, game to game, who they've been playing, so on and so forth. So yeah. That's pretty much what I got going on there. We went over the pitching action, and we're going to get now to Will Rogers Downs, race number 2, post at 2:45. All right, action-packed. And after that, guys, I'm probably going to be jumping off here. I got some more things I got to get ready for, but like I say, I want to thank everyone for tuning in, all of our platforms on Who Bangin', myself, 11 Sports, all the different platforms that are showing this. Thank you, guys, wherever you are. Staying safe. Getting some cash in your pockets. Yeah. All right. Enough of the bicker and batter. Race number 2. Here we are. Live and direct. Okay. So, next one here. Will Rogers. We're going to 1 mile this time, guys. So, we're going to be another, I think, is it 2 turn? Yeah, it'll be 2 turns. 1 mile dirt. 7.5K claimer. So this is a claimer, not a maiden claiming. So I like these better, to be honest. A lot of class drops you can find here. And that's what we're looking at in the very first one. Toss any questions, guys. Like I always say, we're on to race 2 at Will Rogers Downs. Uncale, the 1 horse. Early speed, a lot of early speed. Wow, 15-1 too. Are we missing something? It got crushed in its last race by a couple of these horses, but if you cut that one out, holy jeez, this horse it's been nasty. Wow, sorry guys for the dead air. I can't believe the 15-1 on the 1. Let me just see what the line is now on that 1 horse. We have about 5 minutes till post here, guys. The 1 horse, 20-1. Jesus. Okay, moving on to the next horse here. 5,000, 5,000. So this horse has been running at only 5,000. It's going up in class a little bit. It's more of a closing horse. There's going to be some pace. $75,000 too. Wow, this is a good race. These are some good horses. 125 for the one sire. 75,000 for the sire for the two. But this is our favorite here, the 3, 8-5. Lendate, and it's crushed the competition. But we saw what happened in our last race. We lost a jockey. Anything can happen. It's going down in class, which I'm not sure why. Why would you want to bring a horse down? Looks like he's doing fine. Keep him at the 10. Maybe even bump him up to an allowance, but they're dropping him to a 7.5 claimer, which is kind of interesting. It should win it. There's no reason why it shouldn't. It's going the mile. Let's see the mile distance. Yeah, it just destroyed that one. It was a little short. Deep Explorer, you guys can see we're going to have to take a look at. But 5 clay, yeah, that 3 is going to be pretty tough, but I don't know why it's dropping it down. This 5 horse here is 33K, 69 speed allowance. The allowance it couldn't handle, but that was 34,000. It dropped it down. It had a 60 buyer speed on the 5. Oh, this 5 is very interesting, guys. Let's see, there's 60 maiden special. If we go up a little bit here, that 8, that 3 horse, sorry, still 77 to 7.5K allowance. So that's looking at the numbers and everything. The 3 is definitely going to be tough to beat. This 1 is I'm not shying away from the 1. My looks a bit 3-1 so far, guys. 3-1-5. 3-1-5 early speed. 5 early speed. You betcha there, Ben. We got 5, and it's raced in much tougher competition. It's just been the closing. It didn't close at 34K allowances. This is far from that. It had no problem really closing. It didn't like the mile and the 16th, but at a mile, I don't see why not, man. The 6 horse, nah. No, get out of here. Good workouts, though. Shit. Horse racing is it ain't easy, you know. You like the 4 here. Nilo likes the 4. Long shot on the 5. Yeah, I definitely like the 5. Okay, good. No, that's a decent little look. That's a decent look there. This Deep Explorer is going to have to be taking a close eye at here. How many horses are in this field? Another 10 horse field. Okay, Deep Explorer. This is going to be a horse that's going to look like it's going to, I don't know, it looks either or with the pace. It was just behind Lendate. I want to take Lendate out. It might be nuts. I don't mind the numbers here on the 9 either. One of the workouts on the 9. Had the workout. Did that race run in May? Yeah. Okay, the 9 and the 8 are really interesting to me. The 10, 30-1 now. Not even going to look at the 10. So I got the 9-8 again. That's funny. 9-8 are interesting. I'm thinking 8-4-1. Okay, I'm gonna look at I got the 8. The 5's in there for me. The 5 might be my winner. The 4. Okay, this 4 horse. Consistent workouts, 3 of them since the 29th. This jockey, it's a good jockey. It closed on hard at allowances. Hard. It's going to be a closing horse. There's going to be pace. Yeah. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's a longer race. Couldn't do it. Okay, great point there on the 4. It's a closing type of horse. There's going to be so much pace. It closed at a big price, or at a big allowance, 3,600 before. So the 5 was there, but it died out as the race went on, and I think that's just going to happen again. So I'm going to take. I hope you guys aren't betting this as I say it. I'm going to 984 so far. I'm crossing the 5 out. I don't love this 3 horse. I don't think this 3 is anything special. Let's see. All right, guys, let's go to our 1 here. It's an early pace setter horse. Okay, let me just check one more thing out here, guys. What are you guys thinking? Geez, the race hasn't went off yet, has it? It's just about to go off. Shit. Okay. All right. I'm betting 984. 984. 984. Jeez, I almost missed it. I might miss it anyway. $984. All right, they're off. All right, we just got that in. Okay. Oh, come on. Sorry, guys. They are off. Okay, we got, looks like the 2 and the 1. Kept that 1 off. Doesn't bite me in the ass. The 2 is ahead though here, guys. 19-1. The 1's right behind it. 22-1. The 3 is still oh no, sorry, that's the 3. 1-3. Hard to see here at Will Rogers Downs, but it looks like we've got the 1-3. The 5 is coming up. Oh my goodness, this is a tough one to call. 1-3-5 by the looks of it, or 1-3-7. Sorry, 1-3-7. The 5 is just trailing. There's the 7 looking awfully nice. The 3 has just got a nice horse to catch up to as well. This is a tight one. The 5 is on the outside. It's got to go 4 wide, but it's moving. Oh, this 7 horse is moving as well. The 3 is just taking the lead here, guys. 3 is taking the lead. The 7 is going right with it. The 7 is keeping right up with it. Saying the 5 is moving too. Let's see some closing horses here, guys. Here we go. Let's see where we get this. It gets fun. The 9 looks like the 9's coming on here too, but the 3 is in the lead. The 3 is in the lead, and the 7 is not giving up though. The 7 is right with it. The 7 is trying to. Oh, this is a battle, bumping and grinding. The 3 and the 7 are nose and nose. The 5's behind it. Is the 5 going to catch it? No, the 3's poking its nose ahead of the 7. The 3-7 looks like a 3-7-5 final. 3-7-5 final. Well, we didn't cash that one, but that's what happens when you take out the favorite. 3-7-5. I won't pay that bad here, guys. See if I get a quick payout for you before I go. 3-7. If you had the 3-7 exacta box, you got a little bit of $26 to the $2. So about 13-1 there, guys. Congratulations. Got some show money. Right on, right on. What's going on, Joey? Thanks for tuning in, my man. I'm just about to jump off, actually, dude. I've been going for about an hour. Talked a little Korean baseball. Went over 2 horse races. The first one we lost our jockey, but a couple guys hit, I think, a big price, 15-1, maybe an exacta 198-1. So we still giving out the winners there, guys. KBO information as well. I'm Mr. Gokster. You can find me on pickcity.com there, GOGI Sports. You can find me with Jimmy the Bag, too, on the weekends, talking horses. You'll find me again here Tuesday. I'm going to talk to our guy, Skywalker. Maybe we can link up and have something for you guys, a little Skywalker Gokster action. And, yeah, Thank you so much, guys. Our sushi was on the 5 and the 6 in the next race. Thank you very much, Nilo. Yeah, I might. I got stuff to do now, bro, Ben. But going forward, I'm gonna definitely talk to Sky, and we'll get something going for you guys. Thanks a lot, though, guys, for tuning in. I appreciate all the support, and we'll be back again Tuesday, possibly with our guy Skywalker for a little KBO horse racing action. Take care, guys. Be well.